Hey, how's it going, people? Brown Brady here, and thank you for tuning into my channel. And in this episode, I'm going to show you how I installed these aluminum swing arm spools for my Honda CBR 250R. Stay tuned. But first, a question from one of our viewers. Roar, Lord of the Light, says, "Hi Brown Brady, great video, very easy to follow. I'm having trouble loosening the bolt to release the oil. It's locked in pretty tight. Anyone has advice on how to loosen the bolt?" Thanks for asking. Here are some ideas on how to loosen a bolt. First of all, make sure that you are turning the bolt in the correct direction. So remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So this bolt is mounted at the bottom, so you would have to imagine yourself looking up at the bolt. How would you turn the bolt? So you have to turn it counterclockwise. Secondly, you could heat up the bolt. Just let the engine run for a couple of minutes, and then spray some penetrating oil around the bolt. Instead of using an adjustable wrench, use a socket with a breaker bar, and for increased leverage, attach a pipe to the handle of the breaker bar and yank it. If that doesn't work, you can also try an impact wrench, and if that still doesn't work, I don't know, maybe the worst case scenario is you may have to drill through the bolt. But if anybody else has other ideas, please let us know in the comments section. Thanks for asking, and now on to the show. Well, it's wintertime in Canada now, and I like to store my bike on lifts. I've been using a rear lift with paddle attachments for my bike, and for quite some time now I wanted to replace them with spool hooks. I undid both nuts by first holding down the nut next to the cap while loosening the other one. Then both could be loosened. Then I removed the cap. While the paddles have worked so far, I have to take extra precaution to make sure that they are loaded equally. But unlike some bikes, the CBR 250R doesn't have pre-drilled holes where one could attach spools. There are different methods for attaching a spool to the bike, and I went with these ones. They are mounting brackets made of aluminum and made to replace the end caps of the swing arm. They have holes where the spools can be mounted, so as you could imagine, installation is straightforward, but I needed these tools. 2 adjustable wrenches, 5mm Allen wrench, a hammer, and a block of wood. Next, I inserted the mounting bracket, but for some reason, they won't. It turned out that the bolt inside the swing arm wouldn't fit through the hole of the mounting bracket, so I had to stop filming this episode. Instead of returning these brackets, I wanted the holes re-drilled to make them larger. So the following day I went to Mr. Metal in Toronto, which is a custom metal fabricator, and they did the job within minutes. So thank you, Steve, if you're watching. I could have edited out this part of the video, but I wanted to be real. So if you're going to buy these spool brackets for your CBR 250, make sure the holes are large enough. Later that evening, I was able to slide the bracket to the end of the swing arm. I used a hammer to persuade it a little bit because the end of the swing arm isn't exactly square. I used a block of wood to pad the bracket to avoid scoring it. Then I reattached the 2 nuts to secure the bracket. Then I attached the spool to the bracket using the 5mm Allen wrench. Now about my rear lift paddles, I bought these used off Kijiji and I thought that I could just replace these attachments with spool hooks. But when I brought the attachments home, they wouldn't fit through the attachment holes. So I bought a new rear lift instead with spool hooks. Assembly is pretty simple, but you'll need these tools though. An adjustable wrench and a 6mm Allen wrench. The good thing about these hooks is that they can slide so that it can be adjusted to any width. You just rough align the hooks to the spools, adjust the position, then tighten down the set screw using the Allen wrench. And there you have it. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button, or better yet, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next episode. As always, ride safe, and thanks for watching.
You look like a bobblehead.